What's up, guys? Earl at Sumo Bully Kennels. Back at you with another one. So in today's episode, we're going to go and review our week 1 whelp, right? Our pups are officially 1 week old today. So got some cool videos for you. But before we get going, if you're new to the channel, consider liking and subscribing. We appreciate it. If you guys have been with me, thank you guys so much for all the support. So without further ado, here we go. Like a gentleman's agreement, right? How we do it here at Sumo Bully Kennels. I'm going to play this video on loop for you, and I will discuss it, and then I will tell you how my week 1 whelp went, and what, if anything, would have helped out, right? So here we go. Pardon me. Week 1, if you guys are just tuning in, we lost one puppy during birth. The puppy did not come out. We had to get a C-section to have the puppy removed to make sure that mom does not get compromised. What we have, however, is 6 very, very healthy puppies, very strong. We have 3 black males, 1 black female, and 2 they're brown, so they're the same. You can see right there, the same color as mom, Fortuna, and she's considered a lilac, right? But because Klaus is a fawn, I'm thinking they're probably more in the fawn family. But as you can see in the video, and I'll pause it real quick, right there. So you could see right there that they're the same color as mom. I'm looking for them to be a carbon copy of mom, to be honest. Same white markings on them, and we're just gonna let the video play and check it out. Kind of see what I'm talking about here. So very happy, healthy puppies. So I'm very happy about that. It's been a tough week. The highest risk to lose puppies is within the first 7 to 10 days. They're young. They're they're transitioning. Keeping them warm is key, number 1. So right now my temperature in this garage is I would say between 80 and 88. 88 being the highest I would let it get. 80 being the lowest. I like an 82 to 85, comfortable for the dogs. Excuse me. So you can see there, they are very healthy. So number 1 for me is the temperature. These dogs are newly born. They can't thermoregulate. Dogs will fade on you if they're cold. So keeping that temperature up there is very important. And because I am able to control the room temp, I don't have a lamp on them, guys. So some of you guys might notice that. But I do have a thermometer in the garage. And it also displays on my, my baby camera. It tells me the room temp and everything. So I get video, audio on the monitor, and temperature. Another reason why temperature is important is because the puppies can't thermoregulate. So 1, they get cold, they will fade. 2, if they're cold, they can't digest their food. And now you have puppies that are drinking milk but cannot defecate, and they get backed up, and now they're using energy to try to digest. It's another issue. You want to see puppies eat well, and what comes in the front end has to come out the back end. So you want to see them defecating, urinating. And Fortuna is a great mom. She takes care of most of that stuff. She actually, if you guys have never whelped before, the moms will lick the rear and the private parts of the puppies, which stimulates them to use the bathroom. So mom is doing a great job with that. But I've also seen the puppies, like when I wipe them down as well, I help mom out. Even without stimulating them, they're already starting to use the bathroom. So that's a good sign. And obviously another one is the weight gain of the puppies, which I did not document that. So I'll do that on week 2. I didn't document it in this video is what I'm saying. But puppies should be gaining weight every day. They should be eating. At this point, this stage, they're going to eat. They're going to whine, eat, sleep, and poo. And these guys are pretty strong. Actually, they're already crawling around all over. So they're going to crawl around. They're going to fight for position on the teats. As you can see right there, I'm trying to get a nice close-up so you can see how they're built. You can see they're very healthy, very full of vigor, full of life, right? What you don't want to see is a puppy that sleeps all day, is not eating. When they do eat, you will see them sleep, you know, and then they wake up and pee and poo. And here, we cleaned the beddings this morning, and so you're really not seeing any poo. One, we clean it, but also two, Mom is doing a great job with that. So I'm trying to give you different shots here of them feeding. At this point, Mom's milk has dropped. Sure, her milk dropped like day 3. And so, excuse me, this light is bothering me here. Sorry about that. Let me adjust this light. It's getting in my eye. Okay, that's better. So by now, if you squeeze the teat, you're going to see milk come out of there. Very important, because the first 2 days she really doesn't produce much more, just colostrum, and so you need that milk to drop, because these guys are hungry. Look at them, they're all chubby, right? You touch their bellies, they're full. See, look at that, you don't see a skinny one. Look at the belly on that guy, just ate. So I'm picking them up there, trying to show you. There's Mom, trying to show you the face, to see the shape of the face, the head, the muzzle. This one's a female right here. I wanted you to show you that. This is the only black female. She's got this little like white stripe, like Rogue, or you know, like Rogue from the X-Men. She has that white stripe right here on the hair, the white streak. So if I were to keep her, I would call her Rogue for that reason. But look at her. That's her 2 sisters. There's they are very, very similar in size, is what I'm saying. There's no run, so the way her body is looking, it looks like she's bigger than the other one. But if you get them where they're, you know, look at her. So I'm trying to show you the shots of how consistent the litter is in terms of quality and health of the pups. So you could see there. Now this is a boy right here. Sorry about the shadowing, but I'm also in her whelp box and trying to get video so that you guys can kind of see how these guys are doing, how they're looking. Look at them. That's a healthy boy there, and that's a good sign. They eat, now they're out. They're tired, right? Sleep. And that is the cycle at this age for them to grow. Keep them warm, keep them fed. There you go. There's only one boy right now feeding. That's the one on the left of the screen. Put a cursor on it right here. This guy. This is the boy, only boy that's feeding right now. The other 2 are boys, and the other 3 that are feeding are girls. That's right here. So look, I love this. I took this shot to show you the muscularity of the head on Fortuna and the cheeks. Look at the cheeks right here. And look at his forehead. And it's one of the traits that I love, just that muscled up, very pronounced jaw and forehead, right? And that's why I zoomed in on that. I wanted to show you guys that. So give you a perspective of the size of her head and the attributes that I like. There you go. There's little Chub Rock over there eating away. Well, these guys are just snapping away. So there you go. 3 males that are black, 1 black female, and the 2 lilac or fawn, whatever you want to call it, because if you can see right here, they're all the same color. So yeah, we're 7 days in. I love what I'm seeing. Check on them every day. This is right now when you're whelping, your team no sleep, because again, this is the most highest mortality rate for our puppies, right? Trying to give you a size comparison of how big the puppy is compared to my hand. To give you perspective, I wear an XL glove. That means anything to you. So let's see. So yeah, in terms of whelping, Mom is really good, and that's what's nice about having a mature female. I'm just going to play this on loop. Is that Mom will take care of business, right? Mom will make it easier for you. Mom will produce milk. She will clean up her puppies and move them around, whatever she needs to do to make sure that her pups are doing well. And that's kind of the risk of when you breed a female too early. Is she an immature mom, you're going to be doing most of the whelping. I'll be honest, Fortuna's doing 90% of this whelp, if not 95%. My job is to take care of her, clean the beddings, make sure she's fed well, observe the puppies, make sure none of them are fading out or needing extra attention or getting too left behind with size and feeding, because they will fight for a position on those teats. And I was, the first few days, I was doing supplemental feeding twice a day. At this point, she's pumping out so much milk, and there's only 6 puppies, right? It's not like she dropped 10 or 12 that I'm not even supplementing no more. This is, I mean, they're this big because they're just on her all the time. And you will see with a female that the female will lose weight because these puppies need milk. That milk produced requires resources. So it's important to feed your female nutrient-dense food and vitamins and supplementation so that mom can produce healthy milk and we can have healthy puppies, right? The higher the nutrition, the better milk she produces, the least chances we have of a puppy, you know, fading out. Let's see, what else on week 1? Yeah, we're, you know, I can't wait to get to day 10, right? Which they're already very strong if you look at them in this video, right? They're moving around, except for these guys who already ate, but you can tell their bellies are full. And so I still sleep with a monitor. I'm still getting up probably 3 to 4 times a night. I hear the puppies whining. I'll get up, I'll look at the monitor. I got 2 angle cameras that I could switch between and move the camera around, and I can see what's going on with the puppies, and that's going to determine if I have to come down and go into the whelp box or not. And so far I haven't had to. Sometimes the puppies whine and then they're crawling and then they find mom anyway and start eating, and unfortunately they don't all eat at the same time, guys. 3 of them will eat, 2 of them will sleep, 2 of them will eat, 4 of them will sleep. And that's why you get consistent whining throughout the day and night. I am back at work. My wife is deployed right now. She's out of town. She's in Thailand, so she'll be gone for another 2 weeks. So when I do go to work, I do hire help. That's important for you guys to know who are going to whelp. If you can't take the time off, well, then you got to pay somebody. Because if you're not home, something happens, you know, something that you can prevent, certainly you got to have somebody there available with these puppies all the time. So in the last week and a half, I've taken time off from the gym. You know, personal time is non-existent for me right now. When I do work, I have somebody that comes, is comfortable with dogs. For, you know, my dogs know this person, and this person helps me with my dogs part-time. They come, they watch the puppies, you know, they clean up, change the bedding, help feed, pick up poo, you know, the usual tasks of having, you know, this kind of, any kind of dog really. But that person there just watches the pups, and then I ask, is there anything, you notice anything? You know, he'll watch the pups, and I required him to tell me what he sees so that I know he's paying attention and he's aware. But he's not seeing anything that I'm not seeing as well. So if he doesn't catch it in the daytime, by the time I get home from work and I observe the puppies for a few hours, I could see myself if I'm seeing something problematic, in which case I can call my vet, or take the pup for a checkup, or buy an incubator, or whatever the case may be, you know, supplement that food for that pup in order to address whatever issues having. Some of those issues, like I said, can involve constipation. Constipation occurs, right now they're only feeding for mom, so constipation only going to occur if that temperature is too cold. And so far, no constipation, because we're keeping the temp monitored. We're keeping it in a comfortable spot for them so that the pups are not too cold and they can digest properly. Love the monitor. Really do. It's for me, I don't feel like I have to be right in this space all the time, every minute of my day. I can go about my day, cook, clean the house, do laundry, things like that, have the monitor with me, be able to hear them and see them as if I was right there. So the monitor, guys, priceless. And I don't care. I don't get paid. I don't sell monitors. You buy a baby monitor, whichever one works for you. But if you got video and audio and temperature control on there, it'll tell you everything that you need to know. And then, you know, you're as close to normal life as possible while being fully attentive to your whelp. So here you go. I pick her up. This is the girl again, Rogue. I just want you to see her head, her muzzle, you know, her size. Eyes are not open yet. This is day 7, so you can see the eyes are not open yet. But they are very energetic, and first 3 days was tough, but now it's gotten so much easier, guys. She really is a great mom, and that's a big thing. You know, I'm not saying all my girls will be great moms, but Fortuna is, so I'm blessed. Thank you, Fortuna, for that, for not giving me grief when it comes to whelping our puppies, and just very proud, very happy. You know, all the planning, all the preparation, you know, talking to people, because we learn, you know, different tricks from different people. You know, if we just stay to ourselves and, you know, don't exchange ideas, experiences, then to me our growth as a group, as a community, slows down. When we share our experiences and what works for us, it can help shed light for somebody else who maybe is struggling with that. And for me, I like the towels over the whelping pad. And I'll repeat that one. I said it on the last episode, is because the whelping pad, Tuna will get in there and start nesting and then bunch it up like a teepee, and then a puppy gets stuck in there. You know, the puppies crawl right into that pocket. They get stuck under the whelp pad, and now they're getting, you know, she's stepping on them or whatever, and they're just crying. The towel, when she goes in there to nest, it just bunches up, and it really doesn't get the puppy stuck underneath of it, or they can, you know, they can like hyperventilate, be suffocated or stepped on underneath that. Even though mom will occasionally, you know, nudge them or step on them ever so lightly. But yeah. Oh, let's see. Week one. Yeah, excited. 7 days. We are 3 weeks out from opening up this litter. Opening up this litter means we will take deposits. We have a lot of interest on this litter, guys. I'm going to be honest. You guys are reaching out to me of what your interests are. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But to be quite frank, this is a first come, first serve, you know. We have an agreement when they're open and I am weaning and they're off of mom, I will start accepting deposits. So, you know, you have some time to kind of get yourself together. And if you want something off of this, to be in a position to go ahead and secure the position that you want and the pup you want. And again, that's going to happen at week 4. So after 4 weeks, and I'm weaning them on a mush, that's when I'm accepting deposits, right? And I do that because I don't want to accept your deposit and something happens, knock on wood, puts both of us in a bad position, and then I have to send your money back, which I should, ethically. I'm not going to hold on to your money. You know, I'm doing everything I can that I'm supposed to in order for this litter to be successful. However, you know, there's Murphy's Law, right? Things happen. So just like when I first bred her, it didn't take. It sucked. It hurt. We're here now. So we're past it. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to put the horse ahead of the cart, or the cart ahead of the horse right now when it comes to this whelp. I'm having an easy time whelping. Every day that these puppies are strong and feeding makes me very happy, right? I'm covering all my bases, and if I see something I don't like, you know, I'll make a call to someone more experienced than me or my vet. And fortunately, I haven't had to make that call because mom is doing a great job, and the things I can't control, I am controlling, right? So mom only goes into her section of the yard with no other dogs. She's been secluded in that area even prior to delivering, because I don't need her, catching coccidia or something outside, bringing it inside and all that. I'm controlling all the variables that can occur, because again, these guys are born blind, can't thermoregulate, and their immune system isn't developed yet. And a lot of that comes from the colostrum from mom. And now they're growing, getting stronger, and soon they're going to open their eyes, and then you're going to see a different interaction. So week 1, we're seeing this, right? Week 2, you're going to see a little bit different. They're going to be bigger, and hopefully to catch them a little bit more active. But right now, this is all they do anyway: eat and sleep. And I think I covered everything. For those of you guys who reached out to me, I told you guys I'd be updating every week with video, so you guys can see the puppies, right? You can see, get a perspective of how they look, their neck, their head, their growth, their health, their vigor, their temperament. It's easy to just like put up a picture and be like, oh, look how good this dog looks, right? I want you to see it. Here it is. I believe doing good work with people is to be ethical and transparent. So here it is. I'm showing this video. This video is not edited. I shot an 8-minute video with the puppies, doing the things I normally do with them anyway. Hang out in there with mom, pet on mom, check the puppies, rotate them, make sure they're feeding, checking out the puppies, inspecting the puppies, make sure everything's good. I don't see nothing that's irritated on them, and that's really part of it, right? Visual inspection, wiping them down with wipes. Right now they're feeding, and I was one hand recording. Checking mom, make sure she's in good health, because if she's not in good health, it's going to affect the puppies, guys. So with that said, yeah, this is a week 1 update. Very, very happy. It's getting easier now. So I'm glad for that. And as you can see, this will give you a perspective to look at these puppies, and I will, I'll get some better pictures and post them each individually as they get older. But right now, I want you to see them for what they are and how they are every day, and what I'm dealing with every day to assure that they are healthy. So without further ado, that is our week 1 update for Fortuna X Klaus litter. I'll pause this video right here. For you guys who are just joining us, let me pull this down. This is Mr. Klaus of Samba Kennels, and this is Fortuna, our girl here. And I did have a breeding banner done, but I'm not going to release it till next week. So go to profile real quick. For you guys who don't know, this is our sweetheart right here, Fortuna. There she is. This is what we saw when we acquired her. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Shouts out to Helsing Pit Kennel, Gabriel, for making this happen. Thanks to Samba Kennels Area for being my mediator and getting this dog here. Beautiful girl, guys. Here she is. Love her structure, love her face, love her forehead, love her spread. Just her attributes, right? Her physicality, right? She's a functional dog. She's not obese. Nice tight skin on her. Love it. That's what I love about this girl. And now let's go take a real quick look at my good friend Ori of Samba Kennels. There she is. And this is my guy right here, who we fell in love with him a 1.5 years ago, roughly. No, about a year ago, I think. Yeah, a little over a year ago. So you're seeing him, his muscle expression, forehead, jowls, forehead, chest spread, muscle expression, right? Look at that. Just embodies what you think a bully would be. And so our dream was to take him to the right female, and we found the right female for him. So you got to see her, but look at him. He's a specimen of his own, and that's what I love about him. So you see Mr. Klaus, and then you see our girl. Look at that. Look at that boy. Amazing boy right there. Love this boy. So you look at him, and then you look at our girl again one more time, and you can see what we're trying to create here, right? Regardless of which one of these puppies look like, you got an amazing looking dog, is what I'm trying to say. So here you can see them together right here, side by side. Look at these guys, beast. Look at Fortuna. Look at Mr. Klaus. Just specimen of a dog, right? Good height, good width, good weight distribution. Both of them are functional, can run, move. Tight skin. Just the overall, just hyper type dog with ridiculous expression of muscular expression. And what's crazy is you're gonna get one of those in a black color. Woo! It's gonna be insane. That, you know, these puppies grow up, we know what they're gonna look like. They're gonna look like a panther. This is what I envision these puppies looking right? Like, well, not the movie, but the black, like a Black Panther like this. I mean, how cool is that, right? So anyhow, yeah, I'm glad we did get some blacks, because I was hoping for a black male, and these guys were good to us. They gave us 3 black males and a black female. Pretty cool. And that would be Klaus's first black production here in the US. So that's pretty awesome to me. I'm very, very excited about that. And I will be, probably next week, I'll drop the banner. And now I'm rambling. So anyhow, that is our litter, guys. That is week 1 update. And I promise you guys who I've been talking to on the side that every week I'm going to drop a new video to update you guys, so you can see the dogs. You can see how mom's doing. You can see everything you need to see, okay? With that said, guys, end of the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Continue to support Sumo Bully Kennels family. And we'll be back at you with another one.